Hey now, my name is Nick from Board Game Brawl, and this is your Kickstarter update. Lightly sunburned from my trip to the Renaissance Festival down here in Florida earlier today, but that first world problem is not going to keep me from bringing you this. Ghostbusters, the board game from who else? Cryptozoic Entertainment, is on Kickstarter right now, and as of the time of me recording this video, it had made over $500,000. Of course, that has a lot to do with the license, and people were poo-pooing the game a lot because they were kind of stingy to release rules on how the game actually played, even though they showed a lot of the really cool miniatures that it was going to have. And also, they're not really sure about the designing pedigree of it, and it seems to just be a reskinned version of Zombicide at first glance, which really isn't a bad thing for me personally, but regardless of whether it's good and bad, I think the license is going to overcome all, and you are going to see this make a lot more money before it's done. Aether Magic is the first game from Happy Mitten Games, and that name should sound familiar to Dice Tower faithful because that is also the name of a podcast on the Dice Tower network, which details the trials and tribulations of Happy Mitten Games and trying to get their first game to market. So kudos to them for the culmination of all that effort. Aether Magic looks like a really beautiful looking card game about dueling mages trying to gather this Aether element and becoming the best mage in the land. Seems pretty interesting. Like I said, it looks great. Good luck to them. Lost Woods from Poppy Jasper Games is all about the camaraderie of a group of rookie adventurers who are lost in the woods together. Well, not really. It's actually about killing monsters and getting gold, and being the one to do that the best, getting the most gold possible, getting to the edge of the forest, killing the guardian there, and then being the bravest, strongest, but more importantly, richest adventurer. Schrodingers Cats from Heather O'Neill is a lighthearted card game based on the famous experiment. You are trying to put forth your hypothesis to the other players, of course, using these really adorable cat cards that are based off of some famous physicists, and be the one to actually have your hypothesis proven. Unspeakable Words from Playroom Entertainment, or as I like to call it, that chibi Cthulhu game, is all about making words using the letter cards that are in your hand. You want to make as big and more complicated a word as you can, although, like all Cthulhu games, you have to roll a die to check against insanity. I had actually never heard of this game before. I guess it's got something of a cult following. It was on tabletop earlier this year, or maybe last year, and people seem to like it a lot. It's got an impressive pedigree from James Ernest from Cheap Ass Games and Mike Selinker, and it's made over 100 grand, so maybe it's good. My name is Nick from Board Game Brawl. You can check out my channel at youtube.com/BoardGameBrawl. This has been your Kickstarter update, and I'm reminding you to get out there and game every day and in every way.